There are a lot of donors out there that are willing to give to charitable projects, but the problem is that charities don't really show you what they're doing. You don't know, and donors don't really know what they are donating to. What did my money really do? What impact did it make? They feel uninspired. They're a little bored. Giving to charities is just a one-time quick give. It's easy, but that's it. You don't see anything else. There's nothing of value coming back to you that you've spent your money on. Well, I'm looking to aim to change that with a product called Gratituity. So this video will be a quick video about benefits and how Gratituity works with the donor. And this will bring both transparency to the donor because Gratituity is going to be showing every expense item that the charity spent on their project. That builds trust, and it's a lot of fun because charities are going to be able to interact with their donors in a lot better way. So that purchase information, what did you actually buy, is something that we're going to be delivering through our product, and it is done through the expense system that the charities will be using. This is another benefit to donors because there's community involvement. You finally get to see what you are doing throughout your community and how you've made those impacts. That will hopefully lead you to donate more and thus give the cycle of giving and doing good things for individuals. And yeah, there will be live projects that you will be able to see and interact with as a donor. As the charity, there's an expense system at this point, and you will be able to have better tracking because there is an expense system. That does mean that when you go out to do a project, that anything that you're spending on that project will need to be expensed through a receipt and to Gratituity, and that's how we derive that information to show the donors. Also, this should reduce your fundraising costs because we're a crowdsourcing platform. We'll be crowdsourcing from the internet and hopefully finding people that want to donate and are enjoying and wanting to be involved in the fun of this new product. How are we going to do that? Well, first, charities will partner with us, Gratituity. And then we will have donors that will be donating and they will be choosing categories. And those categories are really what that you need in order to actually get to a specific charity. We're not going to be donating to specific charities because I'm trying to bring Gratituity out of the middle people as much as I can. So yeah, categories could be like environmental or maybe veterans or gaming. So yeah, at this point, charities then will post their projects on a content management system, and those projects will be anything that they're doing fundraising for events. And we, Gratituity and I, will be specifically targeting some school book publishing that is done and being able to support veterans, as well as there is a gaming aspect that I'm looking to do as starting out. So yeah, follow me and subscribe for more. All right, charities expense purchases. And that is through the system that we'll be setting up, Gratituity will. And then once those purchases are fully expensed, then donors will see that come out of their account as spent items. So for example, in the bottom right here, there's a birch tree, maybe that an environmental project that a charity put out. Somebody selected the environmental category, and thus there is their funding that will go to buy that specific birch tree that the donors will see. It's pretty cool. So yeah, a little bit more about charitable expenses. So once again, yeah, we provide an expense platform for charity to expense their purchases. Eventually, it'll be going through OCR or optical character recognition. This will do the automatic scraping of the receipt and also finding of what you actually purchased through the SKUs that the specific vendor will have. All right, and note that the charity does have to buy their items up front. But obviously there is a funded project on the back end that you will have. So that funding will be open. It just has to be put through the system as well as verified by a project manager, and that's assigned by the project itself. And obviously will be scrutinized by your donors if your purchase seems a little off. And then so I will be launching with Patreon, and we'll be accepting donor donations as early as June of 2025. Phase 2 will be more of the login-like phase, where you'll have a content management platform that you could be utilizing in order to log in and actually post projects. So at first, I'll post your projects, but eventually you'll be able to post your own projects. And then phase 3 will be more of that OCR and the algorithm to distribute funds over to the donors. So thanks for watching. That is the product we're building, and I appreciate it. See you again next time.